Well, you know, the Planet of the Apes series, that's been going strong since 1968 with countless sequels and prequels and reboots hitting the screen. Now a continuation to 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes is bringing audiences back to this post-apocalyptic world. WFMY News 2 film critic Manning Franks lets us know if it's too approved.
Over time, our words evolve. What was said at one point in time may not have the same meaning at all to the 100th person who hears about it through the grapevine. Think of it as a giant game of telephone. Now, what if I add an extra couple hundred years to that mix? Strong chance that the people, or in this case the apes, hearing those words, may ascribe an entirely new mythology to what was originally said. That's where we find ourselves in the next chapter of the Planet of the Apes saga, a kingdom of apes that have lost the teachings of the sequel trilogy's prior hero, Caesar.
Why do they hunt her?
She's smarter than most.
The elders did not tell us everything about this world.
Set 300 years after the last film, the sequel Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes follows a young ape from an eagle-rearing tribe named Noah. Noah wishes for nothing more than to have his rite of passage and become a full member of his clan. But when a rival outside tribe attacks his village, Noah's small world is about to expand. I've been a big fan of the last three Planet of the Apes movies that we have had. That was the prequel to the original with Charlton Heston, whole shebang. But this one, by jumping 300 years into the future, rewards the audience with a rich and fresh cinematic landscape. Director Wes Ball comfortably takes the directing chair from Matt Reeves and does a wonderful job at dissecting the mythology of the last trilogy's hero, Caesar. There are epic set pieces, stunning visual effects, a great lead, and a compelling moral quandary at the heart of the film. Yet while all the proverbial thematic beats hit, the shadow of Caesar looms large over it, meaning the film can't distinguish itself past anything than just being an imitator. Nothing carries over in terms of characters or settings, but Kingdom is far too familiar in terms of overarching narrative that it fails to set itself apart. That said, there are great quiet scenes between characters that allow something distinctive to bubble up beneath the surface. It's those moments, as well as a thrilling final act, that gives the film its own voice. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a good movie. Albeit a little long, and some characters may lack dimension, but it is still one that I got enjoyment out of. And quite frankly, there's so much new stuff that you can see this without having seen any of the other Planet of the Apes movies. But for those who have seen the other ones, those like myself may be left wanting a little more. With that, I'm giving Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes a for you to decide. You can currently watch it only in theaters.
Oh, wow. Man. You always make me at the edge of my seat
I
whenever
know.
you say that. Put
Listen, for you to decide has never been a bad
No, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. For you to decide is one where I'm not over the moon about, one where I'm like, you have to see it. This one is like, hey, you could absolutely see it and you might have a rip-roaring good time.
So my boyfriend and I have never been to the movies together, and we've been dying to go to see one, but we want it to be memorable. We want it to be like a have-to-see movie. So that's why I was hoping.
Be that one then.
That's
maybe.
why I was hoping that this would be the two approach.
But it may be because this is a great accessibility point for people who aren't really familiar with the Planet of the Apes series. So but if you are as well too, like, you guys are, it is okay as well too to see.
It has all the elements.
So are they trying to help the girl that's in this film?
Yes, but if I would say too much, they would spoil a couple.
I think they're throwing back a little bit to the original 1968.
Well, her character.
Can she speak like?
Okay. We can't. Yeah.
Her name is Nova.
Really? Okay, all right.
Her name's Nova in reference.
I feel like you got to give a little bit away, you know.